My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Fly Me to the Moon. And I had no intentions of watching this movie. I thought the trailer looked bad. I saw it was over 2 hours long, and I just had no interest in this story. But my grandparents were going and they invited me, so I went and this movie was everything I thought it would be. So let's begin talking about the cast, and Scarlett Johansson can give great performances. But this might be her most underwhelming and maybe her worst performance I've seen from her. Like, she is not good here. She tries really hard the entire time, but her character just feels phony. Even at the end, when they try to give her some more depth, she never sold me on it besides that moment. Yeah, not good. Channing Tatum, I think has given some great performances in the past, but he's almost completely disappeared this past decade. And I guess he's perfectly fine, but it's nothing special. And the romance between those two leads is just bad. These two had no chemistry, and the movie never sold me on them. Woody Harrelson gives a typical Woody Harrelson performance. Nothing great, but entertaining enough. Jim Rash gives a typical Jim Rash performance. I guess he's fine, but nothing special. And Ray Romano gives a typical Ray Romano performance. Perfectly fine, nothing special, but not bad. So the cast really isn't all that good. But how was the story? I actually thought it was really bad. I didn't really care about anything going on, and the entire feminist plot fell completely flat for me. Like, you've got this character who is just perfect at everything she does, and it's so uninteresting. Like, it just makes it so there's very little conflict. Like, she's trying to be a more genuine person, but even that aspect of the script falls flat. Uh, the movie revolves around going to the moon, and there's no sense of awe and wonder. There's no movie magic. There's no emotion. The movie tries to be tense at the end, and it just completely falls flat. So it's terribly directed by Greg Berlanti. I was kind of surprised to see that the cinematographer was Darius Wolowski, who is one of my probably my second favorite cinematographer. He shot movies like the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, The Crow, Dark City, Prometheus, Alien Covenant. The guy is just exceptional at his job, and I feel like he didn't deliver here. And oh, okay, obvious issue. The movie is too long. It's over 2 hours. No justification. It's time for studios to start trimming down their movies because it's really starting to affect them. Like 90% of movies I think this year have been too long. It's just getting absurd. And yeah, I'm not going to pretend this movie is like the worst movie ever. I know I'm going really hard on it, but it does have enough energy. It can be mildly entertaining. It has its charm, but it's really not a movie I'll ever think about or watch again. It's just lacking in almost every sense. I didn't really care for the story. The performances weren't that good. It's just a very forgettable movie. And at one point, they play the song "Fly Me to the Moon" by Bobby Womack, and it's the same song that plays in the second episode of Euphoria. Great show, by the way, and that show is just so good, and all I could picture was that scene, and it just made me really want to watch that show. But, anyways, Euphoria is great. I know everybody hates it now, but I still love it. I think, yeah. talk about Fly Me to the Moon. Fly Me to the Moon gets a 4 out of 10. I won't say too much here, but fun fact, do you know why we haven't been back to the moon? Because we don't know how. That's all I'll say. Just, yeah, I'm not going to say more, but you know what I'm indicating, and yes, I am indicating that. But anyways, Fly Me to the Moon, have you seen it? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.